is one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present, and when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next when the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he could take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. Well, you can argue in terms of prospects coming up in this division, this man is as well-rounded as any fighter in the weight class. Tonight believes he'll have the striking advantage, but not afraid to grapple if the fight goes to the ground as well.
Well, when you possess that type of skill, when you have all the abilities, you're not afraid of where the fight goes. This man believes that he's just better, and he has proven that every time he steps into the octagon. He is well-rounded, and many say it, but this kid is well-rounded, and he has shown it in his octagon appearance.
Yeah, comes from a great camp, gets a lot of different looks, and health is wealth. When he's been healthy, he's looked like one of the best fighters in this division. Well, so much UFC history is played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kai.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, it is the UFC's unofficial home base, T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and 18,000 plus are expected on hand tonight for what should be an epic UFC live event.
It is going to be a phenomenal.
All right, so high amplitude double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hips, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job. Oh, nice.
Shooting for the takedown here. Inside leg kick now. Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you try to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hand. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over leg kicks, and you start to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expression of his opponent.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Pretty accurate there from bottom position.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Big ground and pound.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours. Using a lot of good movement. He's got to start throwing down.
Moving his head here on the ground, champ.
I mean, this guy is very active off of his back, and it helps him to evade those strikes.
I mean, how about those 5 minutes, DC? One of the best rounds of the year.
Listen, it's the
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2.
Good punch.
Winding up on the right there to no avail. Oh, nice jab. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Oh, right hook attempt. Huge connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Nice positional control here. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Checks that leg kick. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
And there you go, again, half guard. This is where he wants to be.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Oh, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. And the horn sounds out round 2.
Hey, stop.
Take a deep breath and relax. I want you to look to finish this round. We have to put the pressure on this guy. Move forward behind head movement. Keep your jab nice and long. Follow up.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body. They're really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight.
Beautiful leg kick lands.
Double leg lands. Oh, and he moves into half guard. The guard pass is starting to pile up.
Right away, he takes the far side underhook. Look for damage from the top to come down.
Good, solid strike on the ground. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through. Oh, these are some serious punches from the top here. He's continuing to maintain good posture and making these strikes count.
He's doing a really good job of watching for the upkick, making his punches count while not putting himself in danger.
Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
The triangle choke is locked in. This was a beautiful technique. He just has to get his feet behind his knees now. Generate pressure going up with his hips, pulling the head down, and he'll get his opponent to tap.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. This is a terrible position.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
Beautiful transition. Oh, right into mount. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Finish strong. Finish strong.
Big shots here. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Look at him. He's setting up a choke now. Look at that. He's setting it up. Oh, and that looks tight.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
Sit down and take a deep breath. Let's relax. You lost that last round. You're losing the fight. We need to change things up quick. Remember the game plan. Let's go back to that.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Great job getting that punch to the target. Great timing on that double leg. Nice pass. Now he's going full mount.
All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Look at him, he's starting to finish. Oh my goodness, he slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job, great technique. I mean, great physicality
Yeah.
by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
He passes to half guard.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself?
Oh, he's setting up an armbar now.
Arm is very tight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively. Oh, nice. There it is, now he's on the mount.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
This round, I want you to block that.
All right, so there's the final horn as this one goes the distance. Looked like at times he might get him out of there with a submission. Nonetheless, he'll have to settle for a decision.
He kept getting so close. He was so close on so many attempts that it's hard to believe that we are seeing the judges' scorecards. But in those attempts, I believe that he did enough to get this decision.
Ready.
Fifth and final round.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh, blocked the shot there and then delivers it. Right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to build.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far down the line that he's playing catch-up.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side.
You got to be kidding me, he's out. Back to his feet. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Now the transition to the judo throw right into side control where he will have no shortage of options. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. Working on here.
That was nice.
Lands the ground and pound strike. 1 minute to go in the fight. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. How in the world did he escape that submission?
All hard as he gets back to his feet. Late in this final round, we'll see if he can rally.
Let's see if he can rally. It's gonna be difficult, but hey, he's got a chance, and that's all you can ask for. Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, and there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-44, and 49-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, Assassin!
All right, so there he is. The celebration is on. He tried to leave the judges out of it tonight, was unable to do that, but a pretty dominant effort nonetheless. He's your winner by unanimous decision.
And you've got to feel good about that. You got to feel good about dominating every aspect of a fight and getting a victory. He should be very proud of his performance tonight.